All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Let's go, baby, let's go!
From a championship backfield to your morning drive.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5.
You're locked in to Off the Bench.
Flynn is back to throw from the end zone. Boom!
Live from the Raising Cane studio, here's Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Yo! Whoa. Welcome in, OTB, here on this Thursday morning, live from the Raising Cane studio. Jake Flynn, Alondra Tate, all here with you as we get closer and closer to the holidays.
Yeah, we do. I mean,
Actual holidays.
yeah, I mean, we're holiday season currently.
Yeah.
You're just kind of more of a destination type guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not about the journey.
Yeah. Like if we're in training camp, like we're not in season, but we're working towards it.
Yeah, okay. Well, 'tis the season.
We're at the
holidays.
holiday training camp right now, bud.
Okay, sure. No, I consider this the holidays. I mean, it's double digits.
Little work,
We're December, double digits in December.
Little work parties. Those are preseason games.
For what? What's the game though? What's game day?
Christmas.
Not Christmas Eve?
Yeah, Christmas Eve. I'll give you Christmas
yeah.
Eve. Yeah, I'll give you Christmas Eve. Some of my best memories growing up, Christmas Eve. That's when we used to do presents at my grandma's house.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we would do it the night before. Yeah, Christmas Eve night. Yeah,
The night before.
night before. Twas the night before.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do a little church, a little evening church, a little candlelight service there in Tyler, Texas. Green Acres
Nice.
Baptist Church.
Wait a minute.
Mm-hmm. What?
Green Acres Baptist Church up
Yes.
there in Tyler.
Yes, Green Acres Baptist Church.
I love that.
It's a big church. Still is. A little candlelight. It was beautiful. We'd go over there and we'd see all the presents. It was more about like, so our grandmother, she was more about like, we're going to
Are both your
build up
parents
the
from
exci-
Tyler?
My dad's from Tyler. My mom's from Arp, Texas, which is right outside of Tyler.
Yeah.
So we'd go over there, and it was more about the excitement, the buildup of the present opening, because she would, like, if she gave you a pair of socks, she'd wrap each sock in a different package. Like, we're talking about, we're going for quantity.
Yeah.
We're going for big time quantity here.
Right.
So, like, the whole living room is just like presents everywhere.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. Good stuff.
Yeah. See, me and my brothers, we were the only grandchildren for my grandmother, who was already very giving.
Yeah.
We did well.
You did well.
We did
Had a
well.
nice little time.
We did well.
All right, good.
It was
What
always
about now?
fun.
What do the Hesters do on Christmas Eve? Any traditions?
Well, I mean, just like you, just going across the country for so many years.
Uh-huh.
And even when we were at LSU, I mean, if you'll remember, like Christmas Day, we're traveling to the Peach Bowl. The pilot decides to drive off the runway and get stuck in the mud. That was the whole situation, but like that's what we did on Christmas. And then, for a long time, Katie's family was always, my family would get Thanksgiving, they would kind of get Christmas, and that's kind of the way we always worked it. But now it's just like, what can we get done? What can we get done now? Who's available? When can we travel? So a little bit different. We once had some traditions, but football screwed it up.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I was actually that you say that Peach Bowl flight. I was not on that flight that got stuck in the mud. Because I was at home for Christmas. You know how
they
like
used
they
to
would pay for
they
it.
pay
like,
for your
If
travel.
you wanted to leave, you were out of state or whatever.
Yeah.
So many hours away. Yeah, they'd pay for your travel.
And it was a way to pocket
I remember.
some money. Yeah.
I remember hearing that on the old BlackBerry.
Okay, can y'all imagine flying to a bowl game on Christmas Day? You get to the airport, you go through security, and the pilot drives off the runway, and it was a rainy day, gets the plane stuck in the mud.
No.
Because it's Christmas Day, there wasn't a lot of personnel around to be able to help out the situation. And then once they even got the equipment to try to pull this plane out of the mud, because, we travel LSU football, like huge plane, nothing. So we had to wait in the Baton Rouge airport for 7 hours because we'd already gone through security, and they're like, guys, we can't leave. On Christmas Day,
Yeah.
yeah, we rolled up balls of paper and played baseball with our hands. That's how bored we were in the Baton Rouge airport.
So how did y'all deplane? Were y'all ever on the plane?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so y'all deplaned,
Yeah.
just like on the tarmac,
Yeah.
and walked
And
back
went
to
back
the
to the
airport.
airport, yeah.
This happened like not that long ago. It was either the men's or women's basketball team at LSU. It wasn't during Christmas, but their plane got stuck. I think it was the men's team.
There's nothing even in the Baton Rouge airport.
Come on, pilot.
Like there's
Imagine in
Yeah,
2005 what there
before the
was.
renovation too.
Yeah.
there's like one
Got popcorn stand.
the Wow Cafe or whatever, and it's like
Wow.
It needs
not good.
it needs to glow up a little bit.
Yeah.
Pilots just got a rocket, man. Fourth.
This was before the movie Flight came out, or I probably wouldn't have gotten back on. You know, we had to wait on another plane because it's chartered. I mean, you can't just
Yeah.
so you had to wait on another plane to get there.
Golly, how do you get a plane out of a stuck in mud?
I don't know.
You tow it.
Not my problem.
You tow it.
Bigger plane.
With
pull
what?
it out. Bigger plane. Pull
you
it
know,
out.
you wrap like a 2x4 around it like you do a car.
Yeah.
You just waddle out of there.
Wait till it dries up.
Call in the bigger plane with
So-
the winch.
Yeah.
With the winch.
Get that one out of there.
Yeah, go
Planes
nose
don't-
to nose.
Planes don't go in reverse, only
Uh.
forwards. So
Well, I was not sad that I missed that. I was in Tyler, Texas at the time, enjoying a little Christmas. And
now you were
flew
pocketing
from-
the money.
That's right.
Let's
I
all
flew
be
from
honest.
and drove. Yeah, there's a lot of people that did do
Oh,
that.
no doubt.
They would pocket that flight money
And drive to
and
the
then
bowl.
drive.
Yeah.
I did not do that.
That was the best. That's the closest thing we had to NIL.
I was going into my first start of my career. I wasn't going to drive cross country. Flew from Tyler Poundsfield to ATL.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll be out of town this week or this Christmas, so we'll be doing something a little bit out of the norm, out of the ordinary stuff for our Christmas Eve. But it's going to be great.
You're gonna be gone the whole week, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I usually make a ribeye roast on Christmas Eve,
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
which is like
Sounds
so
good.
overkill because our children don't really eat it. So it's just like me and Lacey, and then then I'll like cut some steaks and like we'll have it for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
We'll make some French dips.
So you do
Next
this prime rib roast, which
Yep.
That sounds
Because
good.
it-
Katie
it's
cooks
super
roast.
festive.
Roast take if you're doing it right, take a long time.
Yeah,
You want to make,
but it's
make
fun.
sure.
It's experience.
Yeah.
It's like cooking
But-
like a gumbo. I love doing
Right.
the gumbo because I like the process.
Yeah, but you do that, and then the kids are like, "Yeah, but where's our nuggets and fries?"
Yeah. You don't have the right type of ranch tonight, Dad. What? You know I don't like Wishbone.
What is
Wishbone?
Is
Why
this
are you
Hidden
doing that to
Valley?
those kids?
This in Valley?
Wishbone's worse.
No, they have like this drawer full of they have, I think everybody has like
That's
the drawer
child
full of
abuse.
like fast food
Condiments.
like
Yeah.
packets and condiments.
Yeah.
For sure we
It's
do.
like, we're out of the we're out of the Chick-fil-A ranch.
Chick-fil-A ranch, yeah. Yeah.
Do we even have Whataburger ranch?
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. Check it.
Yeah.
It's just McDonald's.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And the only thing McDonald's has that's kind of good condiment-wise is barbecue sauce.
Barbecue sauce is
No,
elite.
the hot
Yeah.
mustard is so good.
Yeah,
The ranch isn't bad. It's just all a little bit different.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what we do. That's my, I guess, one thing I like to do on Christmas Eve is make that ribeye. Well, there's a lot of things I like to do, but like that I am in charge of specifically. Is do that. And it's fantastic. I started that tradition because we had one of our vendors at My High that sells us like one of our ingredients.
Yeah.
They sent me a ribeye roast one time for being a good customer. And I was like, wow, this is great.
Is that what gave you the inspiration for the hams for My High?
That's what I actually was doing the hams for the employees before that.
Okay.
So credit to myself on that. But the ribeye roast, I was like, man, I don't even send my customers like a card or anything. I probably need to step my game up. I got like a full blown ribeye roast.
Yeah.
Ain't cheap.
Now let's also follow up. Did you, in fact, send your customers anything?
So my high.
No way. He won't send us any.
I run a Christmas discount.
You sent your customers 25% off.
It's a coupon. Not valid for purchase over $100.
Valid till New Year's.
Yeah, good for about 2 weeks. Better get on it.
He's laughing because it's true. Alonzo,
I
you
don't
feel
do
like
this,
somebody, you and Tate both actually, that have pretty deep Christmas traditions. in the family.
I was telling Matt yesterday that we do it all Christmas Eve when we were kids, because I have a bunch of cousins and we all grew up together. I have 2 siblings.
Yeah.
And we're all around the same age, like within a year or 2 of each other. So all the kids, we were all like, the adults had a bunch of kids that would just, that they had to entertain for like Santa or whatever.
Right.
And so they would send us, we would do Christmas Eve, have dinner and everything, and then they would send us upstairs and we would go to sleep.
Right.
And then at midnight, Santa had already came because it was Christmas. So, so we would open presents at midnight on Christmas Eve. And we still do that, but we do it earlier now because we only have one like little kid that still believes in Santa.
Right.
So we're all grown up. So we all still do it on Christmas Eve, but we don't wait till midnight. We do it at like 10:30 now.
I like the midnight though. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Like
So Christmas we just chill. We don't really do anything.
Yep.
We used to go to Houston, but we don't.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Tay, I know you've got something.
So
Unless y'all just do Halloween super extra.
It's changed a little bit recently because, like, Victoria got married going on 3 years ago. My sister's married now, so it's changed a little bit. But every Christmas Eve, we go to my uncle's church downtown Baton Rouge. They have like a Christmas service like that night. And then tradition, we actually started like 3 years ago. We're doing it on Friday. My uncle takes us all to Homa's house. They have like a nice dinner out there in Gonzales. We're doing that this Friday. So it's kind of shifted over the years since like I'm married, my sister's married, but we still get into it a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. Halloween's the holiday though for the family. It feels like.
Yes, because it doesn't matter when you do it. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't matter when you throw the Halloween party, so it's kind of easier to get everybody together.
All right. I'd love to know some good family traditions. If you've got them, shoot them inside the Bayou 4 chat. Love to get to some of those.
Yeah.
And actual traditions, people. We're making up some weird stuff.
Yeah. Keep it family friendly. We would, as children, before we would, in the morning, everybody wakes up in anticipation. Like, we were late sleepers as a kid. We'd sleep as late as we can, of course. But on Christmas, you'd wake up like at 5:36 or whatever, just getting ready. My kids don't really have that problem. They wake up like 5:30 or 6 anyways every day. Don't understand it. Don't know where they came from. But we would all wait there, and all the siblings. So I was the youngest of 5, so we'd always kind of wait together.
Yeah.
And so we would wait there like, man, come on, let's go. Let's get this door open. And we couldn't go until my dad walked down the hall singing Jingle Bells. So as soon as we heard like him walking down the hall singing Dashing Through the Snow,
it
was time.
Yeah.
Stampede. So we carried that on. Flynn kids now. The Flynn kids.
So now you are the vocalist.
And y'all, as y'all all know, I sing here quite a bit.
You do.
You're really good.
Voice of an angel. It's like Fergie walking down the hallway. Dashing through the snow. The kids love it.
Yep.
Carrying it on.
And then
Belly
Stampede,
full of ribeye roast. Singing Jingle Bells.
Pocket full of coupons.
Are you like peak Black Eyed Peas Fergie or National Anthem Fergie?
Peak Black Eyed Peas.
Okay.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Terrible question.
Oh, all right. We do have...
There's sports to get to.
We do have a college football story to get to when we come back.
What's it about?
We talked a lot on this show about being fired with cause, without cause.
Yeah. This is
with cause.
This one's with. Okay.
And we'll update you, tell you who it is, where it is, when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to BoudreauxElectrical.com. Remember, go to the website. You can check out the Boudreaux's Boost right there. Something they've been offering over the last couple of weeks. Also, you can get that free Generac quote top right corner of the website. Because if you're hosting for the holidays, the last thing that you want is for your power to go out and you to not have a plan. And your plan with Boudreaux's is always more power, more protection, and the ultimate peace of mind. Give them a call today, 985-397-1562, 225-300-9389 to schedule that appointment, and always online at boudreauxelectrical.com.
That's right. If you still want to get your family the gift of peace of mind with that whole home generator, it's not too late before Christmas. They are locked. They are stocked. They are ready to rock right over there at Boudreaux's Electrical. So go check them out. Be the envy of the neighborhood. You never know. Unpredictable weather all the time here in Louisiana, so you never know when that power is going to go out. So be the one in the neighborhood that keeps the lights on. Go check them out, boudreauxelectrical.com.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in OTB here on this Thursday morning. Before we get this show started, we do have a winner to our Sugar Bowl contest. And you were able to sign up on LouisianaSports.net, and you're getting to go to the Sugar Bowl. Brent Morales, congratulations, sir. We have reached out via email, so make sure, Brent, you check your email. Make sure it didn't go in the wrong folder there. So you can go to the Sugar Bowl and a matchup that's going to be the Georgia Bulldogs against either the Ole Miss Rebels or the Tulane Green Wave. So pretty good matchup there.
That's going to be a fun one.
Yeah.
Tulane have a big home field advantage.
If it is Ole Miss and Georgia, and I do media day every year for that, doing the Ole Miss portion of that's going to be interesting because we interview all the coaches too, like coordinators and stuff. And I'm like, hey, Charlie, what's up, bruh? Like, throw him like an L, like on the side or
backwards, frontwards,
either way, just so he gets it. Boom.
No,
like, wow, you're our offense coordinator, bruh.
I guess turns out he got made official yesterday, huh?
Officially official, Tay.
Is it signed?
Yeah, 3 years, $7.5 million, which makes him the highest paid offensive coordinator in the SEC. Stipulation in his contract that if another coordinator gets a bump, he automatically gets one to remain the highest paid offensive coordinator in the SEC. Guys, I hate to be that guy, but
then don't do it.
When you hired Lane,
I don't hate this at all.
I thought it was like, oh, it's Lane's offense. You're not really worried about coordinator. I'm sure Weis Jr. does a great job.
He calls plays.
Yeah. I don't know if I would have made somebody the highest paid coordinator in the SEC when Lane Kiffin's your head coach.
I'll say this, and Matt can probably speak on it better than I can. He understands that relationship, certainly being a quarterback. But it is Lane's offense with Charlie Weis Jr. calling the plays. So he's done a really nice job, obviously, and the numbers that we talk about, like he has a large portion of the responsibility and the reason why those numbers are those numbers as well. And if Lane Kiffin thinks that you need to pay Charlie Weis Jr. to be the top paid offensive coordinator in the SEC, that's also like a ringing endorsement for that.
I mean, I don't think it should surprise anybody that LSU is going to go and pay the coordinator, whether Taylor, I totally hear your point. It is Lane Kiffin's offense. Like you think when you got Lane Kiffin, and we talked about it on the show, like you're locking down the offensive side of the ball. Like you're guaranteeing that you're going to score points. That's what Lane Kiffin offenses do. They go score points. So you wouldn't think that you would necessarily need to go and make somebody the highest paid, pay him $2.5 million per year for the next 3 years, which is a wild number. But I guess that makes him the lowest paid coordinator on the staff, though. Blake's getting over 3 now? Is that right?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
So he didn't get the going rate as his counterpart in Blake Baker.
Right.
And obviously, I don't think it's surprising anybody based on how all this went down the lane that clearly he's been given a blank check. I don't know where the money's coming from. I don't really care.
It ain't our money.
It's not our money, but like,
and if y'all got it, I like y'all spending it.
But I mean, it does make you take a little bit of a step back, a little bit of pause, and be like, is this fiscally responsible? Like, or what are we doing the right thing fiscally? Like, it doesn't really matter, I guess, at the end of the day. But for all those people that were like, yeah, where's LSU going to find the money? Well, they keep finding the money. And they hire Lane, pay him whatever. They re-up Blake Baker. They sign Charlie Weis to a huge deal. They're trying to negotiate for a defensive line coach that you got to pay him God knows what to coach defensive tackles. It's pretty wild world out there in college coaching, especially at the big time level. And I saw this headline, and I'm thinking about how much is paid, and Taylor telling me that the contract is guaranteed bump if there's any coordinator that gets paid more than him, which is a wild thing to put in a contract. Nice work by that agent. I was like, man, we've come a long way since that one governor press conference. We've come a really long way.
That was years ago, right?
Had to be years ago. We changed our tune, flipped it, and reversed it. So, I don't know. Good for us. Good job. Congrats, Charlie Weis. I guess that guarantees he'll come back, and, they can't tug on his heartstrings too much.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to snip those things off if $2.5 million per year comes a calling. Good for him.
Y'all better win something.
What do y'all think they're calling it? Like, you get like you're right. You better win something.
Yeah.
You better win fast.
Right.
If a coach can go into Indiana, and turn the losingest program in
Division
I,
in the sport, in the history of the sport.
Now you're going to have you're the number one team, and you have a Heisman winner in your second year. Bar set pretty high. Why do we keep saying that third year was the deal with Brian Kelly? Like, why
because
did we give him 3 years?
He said
Yeah.
He said, "Judge me on year 3,"
and we just went with it.
Yeah.
But then when year 3, he was like, no. Year 4.
Can't count the first year because
Yeah.
we were still coming off COVID. He got a red shirt.
Yeah. He
I
was
don't think.
he was
I
a
never
fourth-year
gave him that
junior.
red shirt, but
I don't think
fourth
Lane.
year
I don't think Lane's going to get a red shirt
I don't think he should.
with these type of dollars.
I don't think he's asking for one either.
No, he doesn't want one. I don't think anybody should want one.
Yeah. And let me just tell you, and I guess we never truly know like what the schedule is actually going to be like because you don't know who's actually going to be good. But I know the environment inside of Tiger Stadium next year should be electric. You have home games against Clemson, Alabama, Texas, and Texas A&M. Home games.
Yep.
You go on the road, you got Arkansas, Auburn, Kentucky, Ole Miss, Tennessee. You also play Mississippi State at home.
Yeah. Got a nice little schedule.
Those home game.
I think there might be some butts in the stands in the second half.
Think about the Clemson game, all right? So with all the buzz that we've talked about, all the new and all the excitement, what that's going to be like. And LSU fans certainly want to show the Clemson Tigers our version of Death Valley, the real version. And then just what Alabama, obviously brings to Tiger Stadium. Texas coming in here finally, right? Been waiting for this matchup for a long time. You go there in 2019, COVID cancels the return trip for Texas. And so you've been waiting on this moment. A&M comes back for another year in a row because of the way the schedule played out. You go to Ole Miss 2 years in a row. A&M comes to you 2 years in a row.
Yep.
That's as good of a home slate that I can remember, at least on paper.
Yep. And I'm looking at a little tweet yesterday. This was yesterday by our guy, Jock Doucette. He said, since then,
Jock.
on that note, like since Lane Kiffin's hiring, over 15,000 new season ticket requests have come in, over half of which was within the first 24 hours of Lane Kiffin being hired.
Yeah.
And of course, like with that comes new corporate sponsorships and all that good stuff. So as you would expect, you're investing a lot, but you're also going to get a little bump in that return. I don't think it's going to match what you're spending just yet.
But if you've been in this long enough.
What it'd be like if it did.
In 2019, like when you have a run like that, the entire city benefits greatly.
Mm-hmm.
Everything, restaurants, hotels, radio shows. You know what I'm saying? Like that's when people are like so excited and get out there. So that's why you do it. There's a risk with anything you do there, but that's why you do it.
Mm-hmm.
And you had to do it because you needed some juice. You needed some life.
Gotta get some life.
You needed something completely different than what you had, and that's what you got.
Yep. And we're all better for it. We're all excited about it. And keep spending that money. Sure. Why not? Go get the best. But Taylor, you brought up a good point when you said it. It's like, I think in everyone's brain, it's like, all right, Lane's got the offense. Blake's got the defense. But then you're like, oh, yeah, there's this other guy on offense, too, and he's pretty high paid. Double action.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like anything. I mean, you're going to have a head coach that has a specialty, and it's going to be his DNA and his fingerprints all over that side of the football.
What was he getting paid at Ole Miss? Charlie Weis. What kind of bump is he getting? I don't know why I still have, like, coordinators making $1 million in my head.
Yeah, that's been a long time.
2.5 times
Jimbo was making that. Like, yeah. He was like, Jimbo might have been the first. Because I remember when he made over $1 million, like I remember that being a big deal. People talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
We should plan a OTB. Now, I'm going to go to every game, but we should plan like an away trip.
All right.
And maybe like we do something at the site. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like that Friday. Maybe if it's a night game, that Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Now
it would have to be the Oxford one.
Get out there,
like.
be among the people.
Well, I don't want us to get like, because we're
rioted.
Well,
yeah,
I got a temper.
Eliminated.
And if like somebody
fair.
says something out of line, and you've got one too, and I don't want to have to get bailed out of an Oxford. Do they have jail cells in Oxford?
No,
I don't want to get bailed out of wherever they would send us.
Yeah.
But at Auburn,
Okay.
Jordan Hare is real good.
To answer your question about his salary at Ole Miss, it wasn't too different. It was 3-year, $6 million. So
3 year,
just a 1.5 or
Yeah.
1.5
okay,
million pay raise.
all right, pretty decent. Good work if you can get it.
Yeah, I think Matt's is still blown away by how much coordinators and position coaches make in college football now, because you're just kind of getting back into this world.
Yep.
But like,
I am blown away.
Yeah, that's been for a good minute.
Yeah. Now people always ask me, why don't you coach? And like now I'm like, I don't know. I don't know why I don't.
You gotta sling my high, and you gotta talk to the people every morning, bud.
Got to talk to the people, give the people what they want.
Yeah. We do have some Christmas traditions that we asked for coming inside the Bayou 4 chat. Sal says, my childhood tradition was I received 1 or 2 gifts from Santa and was happy as could be. Today, the amount of gifts receive is wild. I can't wrap my head around it, but good for them, I guess. So Sal's more angry. Hey,
right.
It's kind of how we are in the NIL stuff, Sal. So I get it, like, man.
It's like these coaches' salaries.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the kids are getting raises.
Yeah.
Like the floor is way higher than
inflation,
it used to be.
bud.
Yeah. Used to coordinators be happy to make $250K, walk out of there. Now it's 2.5 mil.
Daniel says we play touch football at Thanksgiving and Christmas. Once I failed to notice a steel-covered trailer in the middle of the field, and I run a go route straight into the side of it.
All
right, I was thinking maybe we get some happier Christmas moments, but I told you we
shin action, maybe a little hyperextension of the knee.
It's tradition. He has to do it every year now.
It was a good Christmas after that.
We used to play. We had a pretty good, intense game. My dad's side of the family, and we had, dad's side. You got some super athletic people on that side, some college athletes.
Sure.
It would get pretty intense.
I bet.
Yeah. I do remember like being young though, and being like kind of one of the first picks and not like understanding really why, but thought it was cool.
Dang, I'm first.
I'd be like second and third pick, after like my
Let
older cousins.
Yeah, let Jake spin.
Yeah. Little did they know that
Little Jakey.
my arsenal was probably better in tackle football than touch football,
Anybody call you Jakey?
No. No.
You never had like a cutesy like little kid name?
You met my dad?
I'm not talking about just your dad.
So actually, funny enough, like my dad called me Tubbo.
Tubbo? All right. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
That was it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's a chunky baby. Husky wearing jeans, you know? Not like
had lean cuisines
where like you walk by him and like and like gawk at him because he's so chubby, but like a cute chubby, you know?
Oh yeah, for sure. It's so totally cute.
Yeah,
he's so chunky.
Exactly. Yeah. So gosh, I think my dad probably still calls me that. Actually,
did you ever have those lean cuisines? Pop them in the microwave.
I mean, yeah, I know what they are. Yeah. Actually,
you didn't have to do that when you were a little chunky.
No, it wasn't that kind of chunky.
Little chunky,
it was husky.
Little chunky Jakey.
And if you're eating lean cuisines, that's not how you get a nickname like Tubbo, bud.
Got to maintain that. That's why you played defensive line in high school.
That's right,
Never forget. Committed to the University of Texas.
52 pounds of nose griddle.
McGriddles sounds like.
Oh, those are delicious. Gotta be careful with those, though. Not the healthiest snack.
No, I mean a biscuit that has syrup in it.
It's good, though.
Mm-hmm. Good stuff, though. Real good stuff.
Flynn, blown away. Coordinators making over $250,000 a year.
I mean, now we're getting into multiple millions.
The defensive tackle, the 1.4 for the D tackle, that got you, yes. That hit
I
home.
was shook to the core.
You were
on that one.
Like I could tell you didn't know what to say. You're speechless.
Like defensive tackle coach, 2 of those play at a time, right?
Yeah. Sometimes one.
And I still am. I thought about it a lot that day. And it was kind of like that. What did we have we talked about the breakup songs like a week or 2 ago when you just stare out the window? Just like Alondra said, you hold your
Alondra did that
you
yesterday.
Hold your coffee mug with 2 hands.
Alondra did it when the Dr. Pepper was not available in the vending machine downstairs.
Yeah. I told you I wanted to like slide like my back down the wall, you know?
Yeah.
No.
Yep. Yeah, that was me.
Heartbreaking.
You've had some really good descriptions on heartbreak recently, like the 2 hands on the coffee mug, just staring out the window, just staring at nature. That was me thinking
like
about
a
defensive line coach making $1.4 million.
Right.
I was like,
you're like, what am I doing with my life?
Matt's
what's
what's the going rate for a QB coach?
What's the going rate? What is life?
But also, like when you're making that 1.4, it's nice. It's good money, no question. But you know you don't get to spend that, right? That's for your family to spend while you're up at the facility watching tape.
Yeah. That's what we do it for, right?
Because if you don't stay at the facility, watch tape, and grind, then you get fired.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't last very long.
Well, I mean, like if you're on like that Brian Kelly schedule, though,
well, that's what I'm saying. Well,
nice.
How'd that end?
Depends on your buyout.
The defensive staff's still there
because they were in the building.
Boy.
Thank you. Bring it back.
He was waiting for it. All right, more OTB when we come back.
Off the bench.
I was stalling just because I wanted to hear it.
I felt like you were. Go to SupremeRice.com. So many different variations. Obviously, we talk about it. Medium grain, Flynn's favorite. My favorite is jasmine. I love a good brown rice as well. All the options right there. You can find all the information on the website. And you know, like when it comes to your etouffees, your gumbos, like they are the go-to source. And so when you've got obviously the holidays coming up, make sure that your rice is Supreme Rice. In fact, like when I told Blake Baker, hey, I'm going to make you an offer to stay and be the coordinator, I threw in a big bag of Supreme Rice in the offer. Not one of the small bags. Now, small bags are delicious, obviously, but
that sold too
much. That was a bargaining chip I had.
That sold too much. Hey, these coordinators could buy a lot of big bags too, like endless amounts. They can probably buy the farm at Rouse's,
at
anywhere where you buy your groceries. Yep. You can get that Supreme Rice, and every time you do, guess what? You're supporting Louisiana agriculture, Louisiana farming. So keep it Louisiana, y'all. Supreme Rice.
...2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn. Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
She grew up in an Indiana town, had a good-looking mama who never was around, but she grew up tall and she grew up right with them Indiana boys on an Indiana night.
Not even the Florida Gators can mess up Tom Petty for me. And when they try to take it, make it their own, oh, bro. Can't have Tom Petty, Florida. You can sing a song in the fourth quarter. Just can't take it. Or the Heartbreakers. Either one of them.
You suck, Florida.
Always and forever.
Lovingly, Jake and Matt.
All right, let's go ahead and get this show started.
It's time to get glowing, courtesy of GoFlow IV Spa, where hydration, vitamins, and a summer-ready glow are always on tap. Now, for starters.
All right, go to GoFlowIV.com, GEAUX FlowIV.com, 225-953-8150. That is the number. If you've got the sniffles, it is sniffle season. Don't know if you know that. Y'all talking about the holiday season. Truly sniffle season. So if you want to go, make sure that you're feeling better for the holidays. If you want to get ahead of it before the holidays, maybe you're traveling, got a lot of family coming into town, want to make sure that you got the energy as well. Everything's going in the right direction. Go check them out over at GoFlowIV.com.
Yeah, get that immediate relief if you're a little dehydrated, whether it's just because of the weather outside or maybe it's a little self-inflicted wound that you did at a little Christmas holiday party the night before. Man, get feeling better immediately. If you've never done it before, IV therapy, like just get an IV. Even if it's like the basic one. They got everything over there. They got a menu of IVs. They got the Myers cocktail that can boost the immune. They got stuff for inflammation, for upset stomachs. They got everything, but just also the basic one, just to hydrate you, get you feeling better immediately. Go check them out over there near Bocage on Jefferson. GoFlow IV Spa.
All right, one of the news nuggets coming out of LSU football that we talked about yesterday or 2 days ago. I can't remember which day it was, but we talked about Juwan Johnson and what he did in high school and how good of a quarterback he was and all the records that he set. And he had a tweet saying soon. Had some highlights, and we're like, okay, well, maybe he's going to get a little run at quarterback here in the bowl game. Maybe that's the situation. Maybe that wasn't what soon meant because Juwan Johnson enters the transfer portal. That's a player that played certainly a lot of snaps at running back for LSU this year. You're already pretty thin at the running back position, so certainly going to have to be a point of emphasis, I think, in the transfer portal if you want to bring in some depth there. Now, you do have, you would assume, you never know until the portal's over, but Hartland Berry, Caden Durham coming back. So you've got two backs that have had some success, but this does, kind of hit some of your depth that you've had at the running back position. And he's somebody that came to LSU and was going to try to play DB. Then he was going to, move to running back. And then it was going to be quarterback here for a short period of time in this offseason. Then it was back to running back. So I don't know if he's looking to go somewhere and play running back in the portal or if he wants a shot to play quarterback. Feels like he wants an opportunity to play quarterback.
He was lobbying a little bit. I don't know if he really actually wants to. Like, of course, you'd have to talk to him about it. But like based on his tweets, he certainly was lobbying to what felt like at the time before we knew he was going to go into the portal. What felt like he was lobbying to play in the bowl game, right? Yeah. Play that position in the bowl game. It's been done before here at LSU with a guy that probably wasn't as versed at playing quarterback as Juwan would be. But of course, Juwan Johnson, he's been a very dedicated Tiger. Louisiana kid, record-setting high school football player at the quarterback position. And I was just looking at his Twitter page, and his pinned tweet that he has. So the pinned one's always the one at the top from December 26, 2024. Says, "I just want to bring a natty to the boot." So this is a kid that has always has been a Tiger, sounds like, and wanted nothing but the best. So we want to wish him nothing but the best, and we understand that these decisions in college football are hard. They're not all the same. Every decision is not you can't judge one person's decision to another person's situation. So he's also told everybody as well, hey, no more rumors. I'm still on the 2025 LSU Tiger team, and I'm going to finish out the season.
Yep.
And what's part of a season, guys, if you qualify?
Bowl game.
A bowl game. A bowl game is actually part of the season if you're lucky enough to win games to qualify for one.
Yeah.
So despite this narrative flying around college football right now, bowl games are indeed part of the season.
Yes. They are. It's a finisher to the season. That's the finish line.
Yeah. It's a game you play when a football team is full of football players and there's a football game to be played, you go play football.
On the year, Juwan Johnson, 38 carries, 151 yards, right at 4 yards per carry, had 2 scores. As a receiver, he had 17 catches for 72 yards, 4.2 yards per catch. Didn't have any scores through the air this year. Did complete a pass. He was 1 for 1, 14 yards. So he did get a chance to complete a pass there for the Tigers. But for the running back room, so Caden Durham, 106 carries, 505 yards, 4.8 yards per carry, had 3 scores. Harlan Berry, 101 for 446, 4.4 yards per carry, and had 2 scores. I think those 2 players are really good. I do. And I know a lot of people have a lot to say about the running back position. I'm just telling you from watching film, in my opinion, it was a lot to do with what the scheme was like at the beginning of the year. And I'm amazed that they were able to get over 4 yards per carry in some of the things that they were doing. I thought there was great individual effort. I think you can win with those 2 running backs. I truly do. But I know you're going to add a better running back in the portal. Like, you don't want to go with just 2 guys. And there's been a couple situations this year where I think your depth was tested at multiple positions, including running back. And so even though I think those players are going to play a ton next year, I can't wait to see their development in a new offense. I think it's going to behoove them a ton. But I still think you add, certainly now losing a Juwan Johnson.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, I think this roster is going to look so much different. I mean, this with the new staff coming in, obviously they're not afraid to crack a couple eggs. So it's going to look a lot different. I don't think they're going to be afraid. If a guy doesn't fit in their system, I'm not saying this is what happened with Juwan. If a guy doesn't fit in their system, whether it's running back, defensive tackle, DB, line, whatever, doesn't matter. I don't think this staff's going to be afraid to be like, hey, I think it's probably going to be more beneficial for you to hit the portal and go, because just this is how I see you fitting into the system. And I don't see like the perfect fit. I don't think this staff's going to be afraid to do that. And certainly they're not going to be bashful in the portal with bringing as many players as they think are going to fit and make an immediate impact. Because like we said, I mean, these coaches getting paid all this money, there's not like, they don't have this big, long runway. So they're going to go out. And if you don't perfectly fit what they're trying to do or they want to do, they're not going to be afraid to tell you to probably get on out of here and then bring a lot of people in. So this roster is going to look a wild amount different.
I think certainly on the offensive side of the football.
Certainly.
All right, we'll take a break. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go to PelicanRoof.com, the website for Pelican Roofing in Lafayette, in Baton Rouge, offices in both locations. Boots on the ground in both locations. We're not talking about driving back and forth on the base, and we're talking about being there for you in those local communities as well. One of the cool things about Pelican Roofing, and I tell you all the time, like if you see their project, you can tell exactly why. They have the 5-star reviews right there on the homepage. I mean, it is super clean. They're making sure that everything is going the right way. Like everything is A+, 5-star throughout the entire process from start to finish, and you'll see that as well. Go to PelicanRoof.com.
Yeah, I mean, when you have people at your house, especially like if you have to do a roof repair and your like house has to get like ripped open, you want people that are there every day that just do business the right way, and that's the folks at Pelican Roof. They just handle business. They do the job the way you want it done. They do it fast, efficiently. They work with integrity. So go check them out. If you have a project, we know it's a big decision. At least give them a call. Start that conversation at PelicanRoof.com.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
Hey, Matt.
Hey, what's up?
Did you know Phillip Rivers is 44 years old?
What?
Yeah. Did you know he's got 10 kids?
No.
He's also a grandfather.
No.
Yeah, and I heard maybe like I think Riley Leonard's like the same age as his oldest daughter.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Crazy.
Are you breaking news right now?
I feel like I am.
Wow. How many times have you heard that in the last 24 hours?
A couple. It's like, hey, like, talk about what he could do for the Colts, too, if we want to. But everybody's got to pop these dad jokes off, though, you know?
Well, you got to. I mean, it's an unprecedented situation. I actually, you might be annoyed of hearing it, but you can't blame anyone for talking about it.
Yeah, it's just been the same ones, though.
Same ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually, man, I don't know what it's going to look like, but God, I hope he goes out there and just slings it around.
I think it's a win if he doesn't even have to be good. As long as it's not embarrassing, it's a win, I feel like.
I agree.
I think it's a lot to expect him to go out there and like be really consistently good.
Yeah, right.
It's a lot.
If he's like
for anybody.
18 of 25 for like 185 and 2 touchdowns.
Yeah. 4 yards per throw.
For OTB when we come back.
Off the bench.